Picture this: a quiet night in a remote village. Suddenly the silence breaks with an eerie, otherworldly wail. A shiver runs down your spine as you peer out the window, the pale moonlight casting long, ominous shadows. From the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of something impossible. A human form, but not quite. It's a woman, but her eyes, they are red as the blood moon, and her wings, they are vast, like those of a bat. Your heart pounds in your chest as you watch this creature, this aberration of nature, separate her torso from her lower half. With a chilling screech, she takes flight, leaving behind her lower body, eerily standing upright in the middle of the village square. You watch in silent horror as the creature takes to the sky, her grotesque form silhouetted against the luminous orb of the moon. In the stillness of the night, you can hear the faint whispers of the old folk tales of a creature called the Manananggal, a vampire of sorts but far more terrifying. A creature of the night with an insatiable hunger for human hearts and unborn children. It is said that when a Manananggal chooses a victim, it uses its long, proboscis-like tongue to suck out the hearts of sleeping victims or the fetuses of pregnant women. You shudder, the image of the creature's monstrous form etched into your memory. You remember the old stories, the warnings, the precautions, but nothing could have prepared you for this, for the sheer terror of coming face to face with a creature straight out of your darkest nightmares. A horrifying encounter indeed. But who or what is this creature? The creature from our story is known as the Manananggal, a dreaded being from Philippine folklore. This entity has a unique and terrifying characteristic. By day it appears to be a regular woman, but when night falls, it undergoes a horrifying transformation. The upper half of its body detaches from the waist, sprouting bat-like wings, and it takes to the sky in search of its prey. The Manananggal, as legend has it, preys primarily on pregnant women, using its long proboscis-like tongue to suck out the hearts of fetuses. It's a story that has been whispered from generation to generation, a tale designed to instill fear and caution in the hearts of those who hear it. It's a creature that has become a significant part of Filipino urban legends and folklore, a symbol of the dangers that lurk in the dark. Now, the Manananggal, like all creatures of the night, has its strengths and weaknesses. Its ability to fly gives it mobility and the element of surprise. It possesses keen senses, enabling it to locate its prey with chilling precision. These attributes make it a formidable adversary for anyone unfortunate enough to cross its path. But it's not all doom and gloom. The Manananggal also has its vulnerabilities. Daylight, for instance, is its worst enemy. As the first rays of the sun touch the horizon, the creature must reattach to its lower half and revert to its human form, or be destroyed. It's also repelled by certain objects. Garlic, a staple in Filipino cuisine, is one such item. The pungent aroma is said to keep the Manananggal at bay. Salt and holy items like crucifixes and holy water are also believed to have the same effect. So, while the Manananggal is a formidable creature of the night, it's not invincible. Understanding its strengths and weaknesses is the key to survival. But fear not, there are ways to survive an encounter with a Manananggal. Surviving an encounter with a Manananggal requires quick thinking and the right tools. Now, you may wonder, what are these right tools? Well, let's dive right into it. The first tool in your arsenal should be garlic. Yes, you heard it right, the same garlic you use in your kitchen. This isn't a culinary class, though. Garlic is known to repel these creatures. If you find yourself being pursued by a Manananggal, throw some crushed garlic in its direction. The strong smell is said to disorient them, giving you time to make a quick getaway. Next, we have salt. This common household item has a long history of being used against supernatural entities in various cultures. The idea is that these creatures cannot tolerate the purity of salt. Sprinkle it around you to create a protective barrier. If a Manananggal tries to cross it, they will be severely weakened, if not outright repelled. But what if you're not at home, with your pantry full of garlic and salt? Here's where our third item comes in: holy water. This is particularly effective against Manananggals, due to their aversion to all things sacred. Keep a small vial with you, especially if you're traveling in areas known for these creatures. A splash of holy water can send a Manananggal retreating in a hurry. Now, having these items is one thing, but knowing how to use them effectively is another. Timing is crucial. You don't want to throw your garlic too early and waste it, or too late and risk getting caught. The best moment is when the creature is close enough to be affected, but still far enough to allow you to escape. It's a balance that requires quick thinking and a calm mind. And let's not forget resourcefulness. Maybe you don't have these specific items on you. What then? Look around you. Manananggals are said to be repelled by sharp bamboo stakes. If you're in a forested area, you might be able to quickly fashion one. Or perhaps you're near a church. Seek refuge there, as these creatures are known to avoid sacred grounds. Remember, survival isn't about having a specific set of tools, but about using whatever you have at your disposal in the most effective way. It's about thinking on your feet, staying calm under pressure, and making smart decisions. In the face of the supernatural, knowledge is your best weapon. Understanding your enemy's weaknesses and strengths can make the difference between a narrow escape and a nasty end. And that's why we're here, isn't it? To arm ourselves with knowledge, to be prepared for anything, even a run-in with a Manananggal. But how do these strategies play out in a real-life situation? That, my friends, is a tale for another time. Let's delve into a scenario where these survival strategies were put to the test. Picture this. You're in a remote village in the Philippines, surrounded by dense jungle. The sun has set, and the night is as black as ink. You've heard whispers of a Manananggal prowling in the shadows, and your heart pounds in your chest like a frantic drum. Suddenly, a guttural screech pierces the silence, sending shivers down your spine. You know it's the Manananggal. Your mind races, but you remember the survival strategies we've talked about. You reach for your bag, your fingers brushing against the familiar texture of garlic cloves and a vial of holy water. There's no time to lose. You scatter the garlic around you, the pungent scent filling the air. The screeching stops momentarily, replaced by an angry hiss. Good, the garlic is working. But you can't let your guard down. You clutch the vial of holy water tightly, your knuckles white. You can hear the rustling of wings. The Manananggal is close. With a deep breath, you fling the holy water in the direction of the sound. There's a deafening shriek, and then silence. You've done it. You've repelled the Manananggal. But you know better than to celebrate just yet. You need to get to safety. With your heart still racing, you make your way back to the village, the echo of the Manananggal's screech still ringing in your ears. This encounter serves as a stark reminder of the importance of quick thinking, courage, and the right tools. You were prepared, you knew what to do, and you did it. You escaped the Manananggal, but the memory of that night, the fear, the adrenaline, it lingers. And so the night terror was evaded, but the memory remains. Battling supernatural creatures is no easy feat. It takes more than courage to face the likes of the Manananggal, a creature steeped in folklore and fear. Throughout our journey today, we've delved into the eerie world of this beast, understanding its strengths and weaknesses, and exploring strategies to stay safe. Remember, the Manananggal is a creature of the night, fueled by its hunger for human flesh. But it's not invincible. Garlic, salt, and holy water can be your lifeline when confronted by such a horror. Keep these items handy and use them wisely. And let's not forget the power of awareness. Knowing the signs of a Manananggal's presence, recognizing its eerie call, can make all the difference between a narrow escape and a deadly encounter. In this world of supernatural threats, preparation and knowledge are your best allies. Stay informed, stay alert, and most importantly, stay safe. Remember, knowledge is your best weapon against the horrors of the night. The Manananggal, a creature of the night, a terror that takes flight. Its tale has been told for generations, each story more chilling than the last. It's a creature of folklore, a beast of the shadows, a symbol of fear and dread. But it's not just a mere tale for the faint-hearted. It's a piece of a culture, a thread in the fabric of the Philippines' rich tapestry of myths and legends. The Manananggal, a creature half human, half monster, with the ability to sever its torso and take flight in the dead of the night. It's a creature that feeds on the blood of the innocent, a predator of the unsuspecting. It's a creature that instills fear, a reminder of the unknown lurking in the shadows. But it's not invincible. It's not a being that exists without weakness. It's a creature that can be outsmarted, a monster that can be escaped. The key to survival against the Manananggal like any supernatural being, lies in knowledge and preparedness. It's about understanding the creature's strengths and weaknesses. It's about knowing the tools and strategies that can be used to repel the creature, to deter it, to escape from its clutches. Garlic, salt, and holy water. These are not just ingredients in your kitchen or elements of your faith. They are weapons, tools of protection against the Manananggal, the scent of garlic, the purity of salt, the sanctity of holy water. These can repel the creature, disrupt its senses, deter its pursuit. But they are not the only means of escape. Escaping a Manananggal is not just about repelling the creature. It's also about outsmarting it. It's about taking advantage of the creature's severed torso, about disrupting its ability to rejoin its lower half by sunrise. It's about using the creature's weaknesses against it, about turning the tables in your favor. But these are just stories, anecdotes, tales of encounters with the Manananggal. They are experiences, personal encounters, individual battles against the creature. They are stories of survival, tales of escape, narratives of victory against the supernatural. However, every tale is different, every encounter unique. Each person's experience with the Manananggal, each individual's encounter with the creature, it adds to the tapestry of stories. It enriches the lore of the Manananggal. Each tale of survival, each narrative of escape, it contributes to the collective knowledge. It adds to the shared wisdom against the creature. So, got your own chilling Manananggal story? Have you encountered the creature in the dead of the night? Have you faced the terror and lived to tell the tale? Have you outsmarted the creature, escaped its clutches, survived its terror? Do you have a tale to tell, an experience to share, a wisdom to impart? Join the conversation, share your experiences. Each story, each encounter, each experience, it matters. It adds to the collective knowledge, it contributes to the shared wisdom. It helps others be prepared, be aware, be safe. Each story is a thread in the tapestry of the Manananggal lore. Each encounter is a piece of the puzzle, a key to understanding the creature. Each experience is a lesson, a strategy, a tool for survival. So, share your stories, share your encounters, share your experiences. Join the conversation, add to the lore, contribute to the wisdom. Share your tales of the Manananggal, share your encounters with the creature. Let your experiences be a beacon, a guide for others. Let your stories inspire courage, instill knowledge, impart wisdom. Stay tuned, stay safe, and subscribe for more spine-chilling tales from the world of the supernatural.